Welcome to this new video from Top 10 Cars, the only channel bringing you the craziest car rankings ever. So if you want to impress your friends who love talking about cars, hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it. Here, you can become a car expert in no time, watching the videos or simply listening to them like a podcast. Today, we're talking about the most expensive brand new cars you can buy straight from the factory, assuming your wallet is a black hole that swallows millions. We're not talking about crazy auctions or vintage classics. These are fresh off the dealer lot beasts. That is, if you even have the key to get in. Most of these are tailor-made, one-of-a-kind machines. More works of art than actual vehicles. Some look like they came from a sci-fi movie, others from the wet dream of a billionaire with, let's say, very specific taste. Buckle up, or better yet, lock down your Swiss bank account, because here come the 10 most expensive new cars in the world. In 10th place, the 2021 Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro, coming in at a casual $4 million. This isn't a car, it's a spaceship with plates, built purely for the track, no compromises. Under the hood, a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 screaming up to 11,000 RPM. Think symphonic metal concert, but with more explosions. The craziest part? It doesn't even have a sound system, because honestly, you wouldn't hear it anyway. This thing weighs like a toaster and moves like a missile. Comfort? Leave that to the slowpokes. At number 9, the Gordon Murray Automotive T.50's Niki Lauda, also from 2021, priced at $4.3 million. This is Britain's answer to, I want to drive a Formula One car without getting fired. A 3.9-liter Cosworth 512 that screams louder than an 80s rock singer, and it weighs less than your average opinion. The wildest feature. A rear fan that sucks air from underneath, just like the legendary Brabham from the 70s. Yup, this thing is legally insane. 8th place goes to the 2020 Bugatti Bolide, costing $4.7 million. This is where a normal Bugatti is considered too mainstream. With an 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 and over 1,800 horsepower, this thing doesn't take corners, it skips them. Stripped weight, stealth fighter aerodynamics, and a name that sounds like it was launched from the mouth of hell. Built for people who think the Chiron is a commuter car. 7th is the 2023 Pagani Imola Roadster, coming in at $5.4 million. The key word here? Overkill. Materials lighter than common sense, an 850 horsepower twin-turbo AMG V12, and active aero that makes it feel like it's magnetized to the road at 300 kilometers per hour. Pagani calls it a laboratory on wheels. Yeah, a lab where they test the boundaries of speed and absurd styling. 6th place, Bugatti Divo from 2018, priced at $5.8 million. Pure French aggression. Compared to the Chiron, it's lighter, sharper, and meaner. Same 8.0-liter W16, 1,500 horsepower, but tuned for track agility that makes physics cry. Only 40 were made, each customized like a bespoke tuxedo. And yes, it's named after a 1920s racing driver, giving it that gentleman assassin vibe. At number 5, the 2022 Pagani Huayra Codalunga, with a price tag of $7.4 million. Think of it as a longer, sleeker Huayra, or maybe something from a 1960s sci-fi flick, still rocking an AMG V12, but this one's all about that handcrafted retro concept car style. Only 5 exist, each one totally unique. Basically, it's thunder on wheels and a museum piece at the same time. 4th place, the Bugatti 110, priced at $9 million. It's a modern tribute to the iconic EB110, but with the face of an angry transformer. The W16, same brutal beast with 1,600 horsepower. Only 10 were made, and yes, one is now owned by Cristiano Ronaldo. Missed your chance? Tough luck. They go for even more now. On the podium in third, the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, revealed at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show and sold for $13.4 million. The name means the black car, and yes, it's every bit as dramatic as it sounds. It's a one-off, so only one exists, and nobody really knows who bought it. Ronaldo? Batman? Both. It's a mystery. Same 1,500 horsepower W16 under the hood, but here you're paying for the exclusivity, the mystery, and a design that looks like it belongs in the Louvre. In second place, the 2021 Rolls-Royce Boat Tail with a jaw-dropping $28 million price tag. This isn't just a car, it's a luxury lounge on wheels. Under the hood is a 6.75-liter V12, but the real show is in the back, a rear deck that transforms into a full-blown picnic setup, complete with a bar and plush seating. Bought by a yacht billionaire, it's basically a boat on wheels, but like Rolls-Royce style. And here we are, first place, the Rolls-Royce Droptail, priced at an eye-watering $30 million. The most expensive new car ever built. Each one is custom-made, crafted around the client's personal tastes, like a bespoke portrait. Classic Rolls 512 under the hood, smooth as velvet. But the focus is all on design. The wood is treated like yacht-grade furniture, and the dashboard has a removable timepiece that can be worn as a watch. Yes, there are people out there driving a $30 million car with a Rolex snapped into the dash. Spoiler, this is actually the 9th most expensive car ever. If you want to know the rest of this ranking, check out the video linked at the end. And with that four-wheeled masterpiece, we wrap up our list of the most expensive production cars on the planet. Cars that cost more than a Manhattan penthouse, and that you'll probably never see in real life, unless you're a valet on the French Riviera, until the next dream-worthy countdown. And remember, dreaming is free, but parking a Rolls, not so much. As always, if you liked the video, hit that like button, comment on which car you liked the most, and send the video to your car-crazy friend. I'll say it again. If you want more rankings like this, I strongly encourage you to subscribe, because you're gonna see some awesome stuff. Catch you next time, car experts.